What's up, guys? Thank you for joining today. XRP family, how are you doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Today we have big announcements, big news, and I just want to give you some piece of advice, guys. Not financial advice, as I am not a financial advisor, and you should not buy or sell anything because of what I say. I am just making YouTube videos for entertainment purposes and education purposes only. Now, here is the thing. Today we had a huge sell-off. A lot of people panicked. You can see that on the charts that a lot of people are panicking. Now guys, this is some advice, but not financial advice. So you should not buy or do anything because of what I say. But I personally bought at this level here, like between 90 and 80 cents. I was actually trying to buy for 1 hour because none of the exchanges were working. And eventually I managed to get it at a range between this price. So I bought more XRP around approximately 90 cents, which was a big opportunity, big buy opportunity, guys. So this is actually what you should be doing instead of panic selling, because you know that XRP is something big. And when you know that, you don't panic sell, you just buy more when the opportunity is there. This is just something that I personally do, and I am not telling you to do that, but this is just my opinion. Now here you can see that XRP is still looking very bullish. We just touched the third time at the same support level, which is, I think, a huge point, because if you watched my previous video, I actually told you that I am expecting price to go much lower first before we break out. Now a lot of people were actually thinking that we are breaking out here, but because of some experience in technical analysis, I actually knew that we could go a much lower, but I didn't expect price to go to $1. But like it did, and I'm really grateful for that because it was a huge opportunity. Now this is just some technical analysis, some opinion, and from this point I expect XRP price to go much higher. So be prepared, guys, and let's dig into some XRP bullish news. So even with the SEC going on, and even with the sell-off that we have now, even that people are panicking, only the people that are looking for a quick buck and are in this for just making fast money are actually panicking. The ones that are holding XRP with the utility in mind are not panicking, because they know that XRP has a great future. And we will talk about that right now. Will XRP be Tesla's green cryptocurrency after halting Bitcoin transactions? Now this is not certain, but this is a possible outcome. It's possible that Elon Musk will announce that XRP is a payment method for buying Tesla products. If this happens, then the price will skyrocket. And I'm talking double digits easily. And this is just one thing. Imagine the settlement. Imagine the Green Swan event, which we will also talk about in this video. So be sure to watch the whole video, guys. And there is a huge announcement of the National Bank of Egypt that's working with Ripple right now. So we have a lot of things that is backing XRP and Ripple. We do not have to panic at all, because we know what we're holding. Now, before we dig in, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching the video. Let's make a start. So here we see that Elon Musk tweeted that Bitcoin is not energy efficient and that he will stop using Bitcoin as a payment method. But he said, I am not selling any Bitcoin. So this is actually what Elon Musk is doing. He can really manipulate the market, and he's been at it for some couple of months now. But we do not have to actually worry about Elon Musk, because XRP is a very safe thing, in my opinion, to invest in because of the utility. Now let's take a look what we have here. Bank for International Settlements. Join us at the Green Swan events on 2 to 4 June. Now guys, this is very interesting. This will be one of the biggest events that I will be watching, because it's very important for XRP. They're gonna talk about green payment solutions and how to use efficient methods to make cross-border payments. Now this is Christine Lagarde, the European Central Bank president, that has been talking about this for a very long time. They're giving us hints, because also Brett Garlinghouse was talking about the efficiency of XRP energy-wise. And he's not just doing that as a coincidence. That's what we have to understand. Things are not a coincidence. He's literally been saying that for the last couple of months. We had last year, we had the year before that. They were not talking about the energy before this. No, he's talking about it now. In the last couple of months, he's really been hammering on how energy efficient XRP are. And this is why. Green Swan 2021. Be ready, guys, because it's gonna be very interesting. We may have a XRP explosion price before this because we can have a settlement in the next 1.5 weeks. So be ready, be prepared. Don't go buy XRP after all of these events, guys, because it can happen before. This is not financial advice. So here we need a Ripple test to stop the SEC overreach on cryptocurrency. Now, this is actually a message to the USA regulatory framework, which is a mess right now. I've covered SEC's case against Ripple Labs' case since it was filed by the SEC in December 2020 because it had all the hallmarks of classic enforcement overreach. Ripple and cryptocurrency investors have fought back with robust arguments, while the SEC has stumbled and exposed its former leaders, troubling conflicts of interest. It looks like something bigger than a mere lawsuit. Now guys, it is bigger than just a lawsuit. This is a very historical moment for XRP and for the cryptocurrency in general, because what the outcome will be out of this lawsuit will actually determine the future of cryptocurrencies in general. Now imagine having a headline that XRP or Ripple won the case and that the SEC settlement is finished. This will be huge. The price will go so much higher, guys, more than we can imagine. And this is what we are waiting for. It may happen in the next 1.5 weeks. We are still waiting. Now in 2 days, we have another event with the SEC. They will have a conference, a telephone conference, which is, I think, private. So the outcome of this will be very interesting. Let's take a look at this one. He's talking about the regulatory framework of USA.
A token, a digital asset, where I give you my money and you go off and make a venture. You have some company you want to start or something you want, and in return for me giving you my money, you say, you know what, I'm going to give you a return. Or you can get a return in the secondary market by selling your token to somebody. That is a security, and we regulate that. We regulate the offering of that security, and we regulate the trading of that security. And that's our job, and we've been doing it for a long time.
So you're saying the classic definition of a security, you invest in a common enterprise with an expectation of profit. You're saying the way you look at most ICOs, they are securities.
Correct.
Are you planning now to make a clear statement on that? Because there seems to be a lot of confusion about whether anybody is going to get approved or not.
Bob, I hope I just did. If it's a security, we're regulating it.
Yeah, at this point, if you're investing in Ethereum, I would say you're investing in the team and the community to a large extent.
Now you can see clearly what he's doing. He's saying that it's definitely a security, actually, in other words, but there has been no approval or official statement that it is a security. So you can see that the framework is just a mess, and that is why Ripple can really win this case, because they are to be blamed. They don't have the regulatory framework that they actually need to have before. Like, they needed to have this like 10 years ago, and not just now, not just coming now, knock on the door, you're selling a security. This is not how it works, and they will never win in this case. And we have to understand that, guys, because it's big for Ripple. Ripple announces partnership with Egypt's largest bank. Now this is so huge for Ripple. The National Bank of Egypt has joined the RippleNet network. Now you can see that all of the banks are joining Ripple. What does that mean? That means that Ripple is creating history, guys, and it's one of the biggest companies now in fintech. You have to understand that the San Francisco-based company has inked a partnership with the National Bank of Egypt. The company announced Wednesday, the country's biggest banking institution in terms of assets, which was founded back in 1898. will now be able to facilitate remittance inflows from the United Arab Emirates through Lulu International Exchange. Egypt ranks as the 6th largest remittance recipient in the world, with overseas workers sending home an estimated 24.4 billion last year. That's a huge amount of money, guys, that's going into the Ripple net using on-demand liquidity. Now, this is definitely not the first and the last bank. This is just one of the few, one of many actually, but this is definitely one of the biggest announcements in months, guys. This is very huge for Ripple, and I think many banks will follow, especially now in the Middle East and Southeast Asia have been really using RippleNet as a remittance network. So we have to understand that this is very huge for Ripple. How will digital currency unbundle the traditional roles of money? Last year's BIS annual conference, speaker Marcus Brunner-Meyer's latest work on the topic outlines 3 key economic implications of the digitalization of money. Now, this is not just some tweet of someone. This is the Bank for International Settlements official tweet. Now, guys, you can see that they know that money is heading towards digitalization. It's literally happening in front of our face. So we have to, if you want to be in this space early enough, if you want to create tremendous wealth in the upcoming years, this is an opportunity for you now, because the digitalization of money is literally happening in front of your eyes, guys. So be sure to do something with that. China-based, let's take a look. XRP whale moves coins worth US $93 million to unknown wallet, price dips. So we have another whale alert, which is actually telling us, guys, that the relisting is on the brink of happening. And I think because of the dip that we had right now, it's gonna be the perfect moment for exchanges to relist. As highlighted by the Finances Magnates website, Ripple has reported a surge in XRP sales during the first 3 months of 2021, attracting 33 million of institutional inflows during the second week of April. Ripple remains the 7th largest cryptocurrency in the world in terms of market capitalization. Now, this is not very true. If you go to live CoinWatch, XRP is actually much higher because it's not very accurate on CoinMarketCap. In the latest developments from the US Security and Exchange Commission's lawsuit against Ripple, XRP investors are seeking to intervene as third-party defendants in the trial. So this is still going on, guys. And we can have a settlement within 1.5 weeks. Thank you for watching the video, guys. This was the episode. Thank you. Don't forget to like the video. See you in the next one. Cheers.